Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to NCW All-Stars Round 5 for the B block. I am your host, your general manager, your commentator for the evening, NeoXtreme, and we are coming to you live from Dallas, Texas once again with more important matches for you here tonight to determine who will represent the B block in the final rounds to get a #1 contender shot and that All-Stars Championship, as we are kicking things off with Frankie Stevens versus Andreas Gonzales. Frankie Stevens, I believe, is currently sitting on 6 points. We'll have to be sure of that one. Let's see. Yep, Frankie Stevens sitting on 6 points. Andreas Gonzales sitting on 0 points. If Frankie Stevens wins tonight, he could move up in the rankings to those currently sitting on 8 points. DJ Young, Christain, Rainey, he could be tied with them by the end of the night. Or unless he wins via submission, then he'd be tied for first with Loki, Suzuki. Either way, Andreas Gonzales has to win this match in order to get on the board. And we move on. Christain, Rainey versus Kaz. Christain, Rainey tied for second place on 8 points, currently undefeated. Kaz, on the other hand, currently 2 points and coming in with an injury. So it will be a good chance for Christain, Rainey to move to the top of the leaderboard unless Kaz is able to somehow fight through his injury and walk out with a big victory to put himself up to 4 or 5 points. And then moving on, we have Hiroshi Tanahashi, the ace of New Japan, taking on the Prince of Mardi Gras, Andy Cox. Hiroshi Tanahashi currently on 4 points. Andy Cox currently sitting on 2 points. If Andy Cox can win tonight, he will move up to the same rank as Tanahashi. But if Tanahashi wins, he may be able to move up in the rankings and move that one step closer to being the A block representative. I mean B block. And then moving on, we got Bruce Coleman versus Seth Goldman. Bruce Coleman currently on 5 points. If he can get a submission victory, he will definitely move up in the rankings. Oh no, he's not on 5, he's on 3 points. My bad. Seth Goldman only on 6 points after losing to DJ Young last week. Suffering his first loss in the tournament, he would like to rebound in a big way and score 2 most important points. But you got to think Bruce Coleman definitely going for those 3 points in this one. And then moving on, we got Kajiri versus Cody Simmons. Kajiri currently sitting on 2 points. Cody Simmons sitting on 5 points. Cody Simmons debuting a new submission move 2 weeks ago. And last week he was able to tap out Frankie Stevens. Week before he was able to put away Tanahashi. So something in Cody has changed. And we may see it once again against the unstoppable Japanese monster, Kajiri. And then moving on to match number 6, we got G's versus Will Ospreay. Both men currently sitting on 2 points. No, actually that's a lie. Will Ospreay is currently sitting on 4 points. Big victory here for the aerial assassin would move him up to 6 points. Unless he's got a submission in the bag. G's on the other hand definitely needs the 2 points to stay near. Well, I don't know. If he goes undefeated from now till the end of the tournament, that would end him on 16 points, I believe. Either way, that may be enough to win. Who knows? And then in our main event, this is definitely crucial because you got Loki Suzuki at #1. You got DJ Young tied for #2. Definitely the winner of this one will take the leaderboard in a big way. DJ Young has yet to suffer defeat, but Loki Suzuki has submission after submission after submission victory, putting him 1 point higher than DJ Young. But can DJ Young turn his lights out, or will we see the former Intercontinental Champion tap out for the very first time to Loki Suzuki? We'll find out in our main event, but here we go with our opening contest. Frankie Stevens versus Andreas Gonzales. Here we go, opening match for tonight, and we've got Frankie Stevens currently coming in at 3-1. Frankie Stevens defeated Kajiri in round 1. Round 2, defeating G's. And then in round 3, he defeated Will Ospreay. But last week came his first loss at the hands of Cody Simmons via submission. Now Frankie Stevens has an opportunity to rebound here. 2 points on the line if he can hit that Frankie Buster and score the win. Of course, he is going up against a former NCW champion of champions, a former 2-time NCW hardcore champion in the form of Andreas Gonzales. But Frankie Stevens, he has stepped into the ring with some of the best so far in this tournament and walked out victorious. I mean, the aerial assassin, a former United States champion and a former hardcore champion. But of course, being the first victim of that new submission move by Cody Simmons, might have gotten under his skin a little bit. Might have messed with his confidence a bit, but somehow a man still with a load of confidence and 0 points makes his way to the ring again. Andreas Gonzales currently coming in at 0-4. That means he has yet to win a match, and we're up to round 5. I don't know if he can even come back at this point in this tournament, suffering defeats at the hands of Seth Goldman, DJ Young, Christain Rainey, and Hiroshi Tanahashi in the shortest match of the tournament last week. 3 minutes and 25 seconds. Tanahashi does hold the record for the shortest match, and here we go, Frankie Stevens possibly looking to reset that time as he starts things off with a snap suplex. And here goes, big stomp to the back. Getting Gonzales up to one knee before nailing that DDT. Frankie Stevens heading top rope. What could he be thinking here? Looking elbow drop. I mean, that, I don't know if that could have been it or not, but that was extremely effective. But here we go, big knee into the midsection. Gonzales now, kick to the gut. Looking for a flip powerbomb. Big elbow there by Frankie Stevens, followed up with that big leg, that big heel kick. But Andreas Gonzales refusing to stay down. Maybe something in him changed after his match against Tanahashi. Well, mate, to lose in 3 minutes and 25 seconds. That's got to be an embarrassment. That's got to make you think, how can I turn my career around? Now Gonzales looking to fly here. Big moonsault off the second rope. But only a 1 count. But continues the attack with that drop kick. But a big mistake here by Gonzales to go hand it to the audience. Frankie Stevens looking to take advantage of that big shot to the midsection. Andreas fires back with a shot to the face and a reverse Hurricanrana. Now Gonzales Irish whip over the top rope. Spear to the outside. Oh, more of a shorter block actually, but Frankie Stevens refusing to back down here. But Gonzales again taking control. I think Frankie Stevens may be underestimating Gonzales a little bit tonight. Here we go, kick to the midsection, looking for a sunset flip powerbomb. Once again, and Frankie Stevens not moving. Oh, and a shot right to the knee with that elbow strike. Frankie Stevens being placed up against the ropes. Gonzales throws him outside the ring. Now Gonzales looking to fly here. Gonzales with that tornado DDT, planting Frankie Stevens' face into the mat. And here we go, up on the shoulders now. What's he thinking here? Looking to... What is he doing here? Oh, runs him into the barricade spine first. Frankie Stevens' back hit the edge of that barricade. 1, 2. But Frankie Stevens able to kick out. Gonzales tried for a drop kick. Frankie able to escape there. Standing flip neck breaker. You know, Frankie Stevens just mocking Gonzales, thinking that he's dirt on his feet. Now it's time to wipe him away. Here he goes, looking for a Mikinochu driver. Now Frankie looking to head into the corner. What's he thinking here? Maybe possibly thinking for the super kick. Oh, and lands right on the button. Andreas Gonzales in a world of trouble here. Frankie Stevens looking to put it all away as he's looking to hit that Frankie Buster in the middle of the ring. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and Frankie Stevens with another victory. I guess Gonzales is currently at an anti-clean sweep, meaning he is currently 0-5, unable to pick up the victory, no matter how impressive he is, no matter how impressive his legacy is. There's just something different with Gonzales that's not clicking right now. Everyone's just stepping up and stepping over Andreas Gonzales. And a Frankie Buster later, and down he goes. Which was weird too, because he was kind of dominating that match. Especially after that tornado DDT to the outside, but here comes the party of Frankie Stevens, another one to celebrate his 4th victory in the All-Stars tournament. Now currently sitting in 2nd place alongside DJ Young and Christain Rainey. Here we go with our 2nd match of the night. We have the King Shooter Christain Rainey making his way to the ring. Christain Rainey currently 4-0 in this tournament. Round 1 defeating Will Ospreay. Round 2 defeating Cody Simmons. Round 3 defeating Andreas Gonzales, and round 4 defeating Andy Cox. So currently coming in on 8 points. He is currently ranked 2nd, now tied with Frankie Stevens alongside DJ Young as well. A 3-man in the 2nd position looking to take 1st somewhere down the line. And the only way you can do that currently is by remaining undefeated, because the top of this bracket is extremely close. 1 point separates first place and fourth place. Look at that, just controlling the ring, in control of the tournament. If it was only set to 2 points a victory, then he could have been one of the two at the top of the table, one of the three at the top of the table. But here comes Kaz, currently coming in at 1-3, currently injured after his match with Seth Goldman back in round 3. Round 1, he won the first match in a big way, 4-minute victory over Bruce Coleman. But ever since then, it's gone downhill, losing to Loki Suzuki via submission in round 2. And as I said before, losing to Seth Goldman in round 3 in a hell of a match. But then round 4, he lost to DJ Young. But luckily, his injury did not get worse. However, a difference between DJ Young and Christain Rainey is Christain Rainey is a lot more ruthless than DJ Young is. Like, Kaz not focused on his injuries, not focused on the fact that he's currently on 2 points. His focus needs to be on winning and stopping Christain Rainey from going any higher in the rankings, at least for now, while improving on his own score. But of course, is that possible for Kaz? Getting the Australian heavyweight turn a disadvantage into a victory. Can he still get the pinfall or submission with a handicap? We're about to find out as he's able to get the first grip on Christain Rainey, tosses him to the ground with that belly to back slam. Like, Christain Rainey able to get back to his feet, able to swap into a back grip and takes him down before locking in that headlock. Some classic technical wrestling there, but Christain Rainey gets the better of the little outcome there. And now here he goes, big stiff kicks to the midsection. First one, then the other, and a big pullback lariat. And Kaz with a big shoulder tackle to the knee, trying to take away that bullseye knee strike. Look at that, tries for a big lariat, got blocked. Here he goes. Arm hooked brainbuster. Kaz hits the ground hard, but Kaz not out of the fight yet. But Christain Rainey continuing to target that head, continuing to try to take Kaz out of this tournament. Even though after tonight, Christain Rainey may not have to, won't have to see Kaz again, but big shoulder tackle. Well, you know, why would you not want to take somebody out of a tournament? Chances are they could take the first spot. You could fall down the rankings. If you took them out of the tournament, there'd be no chance of that. Oh, big kick to the midsection. I mean, to the lower back. It's Kaz now. Looking to scoop him up, but no, Christain Rainey able to fight back with that reverse DDT. And continuing to target that head. And now an Irish whip. Not into the corner like normal, but a big lariat knocking Kaz down off the rebound. And here we go, Northern Lights suplex. Kaz in a world of pain there as Christain Rainey tried to go for a rolling senton off the second turnbuckle, but no, Kaz able to avoid. And here we go, Irish whip now over the top rope. Kaz dragging him back in over the top rope. Thought he could have been looking Irish whip, but no. Caught Tyson reversal with that reverse DDT. And now looking for an Irish whip into the corner. Rainey, big shoulder tackle in the midsection. Now looking for the 3-point barrage. Just point number 1. This point number 2. And here he goes off the ropes again for point number 3 of that super kick barrage. And Christain Rainey now looking for that bullseye right on the mark, and that could be it. Hooks the leg, but Kaz too close to that bottom rope. There we go, snaps the arm over the shoulder, looking for a back suplex. Oh, into the atomic drop. Kaz now big forearm to the face, another one. Here goes Irish whip counter. And into the knee drop. Kaz definitely in control here, looking to take full advantage of it. And here he goes with that big right hook. Christain Rainey maybe out on his feet. Kaz now scoops him up and into a big slam. There he goes, clubbing shot to the back. But Kaz not done yet. Here he goes up on the shoulders. Looking for that Aussie slam. But can't quite get the pinfall. Has to drag him away from the bottom ropes, and that is crucial time needed to win this match. 2. But no. Christain Rainey able to hang on just for a little bit longer. Currently undefeated here. Kaz now looking for a double axe handle right to the nose. And now looking to scoop him up. Christain Rainey reversal, reverse DDT. And that was a big shoulder barge. Another one. Kaz getting knocked down over and over again. Tried to get rid of Christain Rainey over the top rope, but no. Up to the top rope. Diving axe handle, knocking down Kaz. And Christain Rainey has yet to stop. Irish whip now into the corner. Kaz in a world of trouble here as he gets set up for a 3-point barrage. Just the first. So good does it a second. And a full head of steam, nailing the third boot right across the side of the head of Kaz with that super kick. And here he goes, looking to set him up, counter by Kaz. Ducks the clothesline. European uppercut. Kaz goes down hard. Now Christain Rainey looking to set Kaz up again, possibly for another bullseye. As it stands, he is currently just picking away at Kaz. And now goes for the simple cover off that lariat kick combination. Now heading up top rope. What does Christain Rainey have here? Tries for an elbow drop, misses the target, and Kaz has an opportunity of a lifetime to put away Christain Rainey as he goes for the stalling suplex. And down he goes. That could be it. If Kaz can score a pinfall, he may just earn 2 points and break the 4-0 streak of Christain Rainey. And yes, he does. What an upset. Kaz came in with the injury, but did not stop there. Continued to fight like his life was on it. His life depended on it. But this big elbow strike failed it to hit its target, and Kaz takes advantage, adding an extra 2 points to his name. Now currently tied with who is Kaz tied with? I don't know, but either way, congrats to Kaz. Here we go, next match, Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Andy Cox. If you're wondering, where have we seen this match before? We saw it in the King of the Ring Championship Tournament. Andy Cox won on that night, eliminate Hiroshi Tanahashi, but Tanahashi has been doing a little bit of magic in the All-Stars Tournament. Round 1 defeating G's. Round 2, what did he do? Round 2, he lost to Will Ospreay, okay. Round 3, lost to Cody Simmons. But in round 4, he defeated Gonzales in the shortest match. As we currently know, having the shortest victory means you get an extra 5 points at the end of the season. So the question is, can he hang on to that 3 minute and 25 second time, or is somebody gonna be able to break that time by the end of round 13? Anything can happen in NCW, and if anything can happen, it will happen. That is the realm of the chaos that we live in. Coming in on 4 points. Andy Cox, the Prince of Mardi Gras, coming in, I believe, on 4 points. Round 1, he defeated Loki Suzuki. Round 2, he lost to Seth Goldman. Round 3, I believe he lost to DJ Young. Yep. And in round 4, was he able to bounce back with the win? No, he got pinned, so he's actually coming in at 1-3 tonight. Ooh. But if he can do the same as what he did in the King of the Ring Championship Tournament, then Andy Cox will be able to score another 2 points tonight over the Ace of New Japan. But maybe Hiroshi Tanahashi has picked up some new tricks. Maybe he studied his flamboyant opponent. Does the Ace of New Japan have what it takes to beat the Prince of Mardi Gras this time around? Or will Andy Cox once again defeat Hiroshi Tanahashi? And here we go, Tanahashi versus Andy Cox for the second time in Season 2. Look at that, switch around, but takes him down with the snap mare into the chin lock. Oh, and a knee right to the spine. There we go, brings him down. Andy Cox tried to back away there, but Tanahashi not letting it happen. Here he goes, looking for a suplex, countered. Suplex of his own. That needs to be a thing in 2K19. If you throw somebody into the turnbuckles, they bounce off the turnbuckles. Or if you throw them through the ropes, like a BL toss over the top rope or something. There's only one move that I can think that you can do that with, and that's the alley-oop facebuster. Or if you do it close enough to the top rope, you throw them over, which is actually kind of cool. But anyway, back to the action. Suplex there by Andy Cox. And going in for a quick pin attempt. Can he score the cover? No. Andy Cox is definitely looking for that shortest time there. Trying to break 3 minutes and 25 seconds in 1 minute and like 35 seconds? 25 seconds? Oh, but a big power slam there. I don't think Tanahashi is going to be easy to beat tonight. And a big gut wrench suplex there. Or deadlift suplex. Look at these shots. Now looking for the suplex. Connects perfectly. Tanahashi has a whole different game here and going top rope. Could he be thinking for the high-low flow? No. Doesn't seem like it. Instead top rope. Going for a cannonball senton. As he goes for the cover. What? Ooh. Trying to break his own record there, but no. Big shot there by Andy Cox. What's he got in mind here? Tanahashi able to stop Andy Cox there with that arm breaker over the shoulder. Now setting him up in the top corner. But Andy Cox able to kick him away. And now big drop kick from the Prince of Mardi Gras. Now Andy Cox, what's he going for here? Up to the second rope in the corner. What could he be thinking here? Big Hurricanrana. Well, head scissors takedown, and now looking to take him out. Looking to give the Ace of New Japan the Andy surprise, and Hiroshi Tanahashi can't do anything. But it looks like the party may be over for Tanahashi. Here he goes, looking to drop the party ball, and that could be it. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. No, Tanahashi able to kick out. If you saw the clock, it was at, I think, 3 minutes and 34 seconds. That means if he would have scored the pin, he may have broken this timer. Oh, but Tanahashi, big knee to the midsection there. Tries for a back elbow, got picked out of the middle of that attack, but still able to land that reverse DDT. Now Tanahashi looking sling blade. Andy Cox is down. Tanahashi rises to the top rope and now looking for the high-low flow. And that could be it. 1, 2. No, Andy Cox able to kick out. These two men hitting each other with their best moves, but in that King of the Ring match, Andy Cox had that high-low flow well scouted. Oh, tries for an enziguri, got countered there. And here we go, up into the reverse DDT. But Andy Cox, he had that high-low flow counted. Hiroshi Tanahashi crashed into the ground, and then Andy Cox turned it into a second party ball. And here he goes, big knee to the midsection. Now looking for the rolling neck breaker. Now just targeting that head region. Twisting it there, tweaking that neck. But Hiroshi Tanahashi able to wrestle Andy Cox to the ground there. No idea what Andy was thinking, but Tanahashi saw it coming. And here he goes. Oh! Big lifting DDT there. Goes to the cover in the corner. 1, 2. And Andy Cox steals this one. But the sheer fact that he hid the hand that Hiroshi Tanahashi used to reach out for that rope away from the referee does not take anything away from the quality of the match. It was amazing. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do to pick up the win. And after this moment, you got to think Andy Cox is getting desperate. But the party continues tonight for Andy Cox. I don't know if that was the way he was willing to win, but the way that he went for the pinfall in the corner, the way he positioned his body between Tanahashi and the ropes, or and the referee, I mean. Maybe that was part of his game plan, getting further on in that match, knowing that he could not beat Tanahashi for a second time. Here we go. In some minds, this could be considered a dream match. Bruce Coleman, a former United States champion, former hardcore champion, a man who has been oh so close to the world championship. The superior athlete, Bruce Coleman, currently on 3 points. His only victory coming via submission. And who was that against? Let's see, round 1, he lost to Kaz. Round 2, he was able to tap at, was he? Yeah, he tapped at Kajiri in round 2. But ever since then, he has been on a losing streak a mile long, well, 2 rounds long. Losing to Loki Suzuki via submission, and then losing to G's via pinfall. But now it's a new week, a new round. Bruce Coleman could pick up the victory here tonight after his defeat over the last week. Look at that, he's ready to go tonight. He calls himself the superior athlete, and that's due to his striking, his submissioning, and he's just an all-around pure wrestler. But here's a man who is about turning your lights out. And I'm not talking about DJ Young, I'm talking about the man who can kick your head off from your shoulders like it was a soccer ball. Not to mention those vicious knee and elbow strikes. They can turn your lights out in a hurry. I'm talking about the leader of the Kings of Darkness. I'm talking about the Emperor of Darkness, Seth Goldman. Seth Goldman, a former NCW Cruiserweight champion, NCW Alpha Tag Team champion, and a former NCW Hardcore champion. No, Bruce Coleman lost the title before Seth Goldman got his hands near it. That's right, Bruce Coleman lost it to Spike Masters, Spike Masters lost it to Tetsuya Naito, and Naito lost it to Seth Goldman. There was a two-person bridge in between their title reigns. But Seth Goldman, he's currently coming into this match at 3-1. Round 1 defeating Andreas Gonzales. Round 2 defeating Andy Cox. Round 3 defeating Taz. It was only at round 4 that he lost to DJ Young in a what? Was it? No, it wasn't DJ Young. It was Loki Suzuki. Whoops. But either way, we got the superior athlete versus the Emperor of Darkness, and they're squaring off middle of the ring. Seth Goldman now, big clothesline. And you saw the look on Bruce Coleman's face. He is terrified of this man. He's terrified of the powers that he has. I mean, you need some powers to control Manhunter. And look at this strike combination. Bruce Coleman gets wiped out. But Bruce Coleman now sliding down the back, tries to grab Seth Goldman. Hooks the head, big European uppercut. And here we go, Irish whip now off the ropes. Oh, collision there. But Bruce Coleman able to fight back there with the double palm strike to the midsection. Backed up. And now looking for a fisherman suplex. Like playing a chess game, and he just took out a pawn there. But he's not after the pawn, he's after the king of darkness, the Emperor of Darkness. And now Bruce Coleman heading up. Oh, drops the forearm across the face. And now looking at, oh, big knee to the midsection. Tried to grab the head, but no luck there. Andy Reid's on the Abe side, currently leading the leaderboard. Seth Goldman would like to do the exact same, but of course he couldn't do it off just one match. Oh, Bruce Coleman was mocking Seth Goldman. Goldman got back in the ring and struck him square in the face before hitting him with that back suplex. And now, looking for a suplex. What the hell, eyes? What is... Here we go, looking exploder suplex now. Well, I talk about Seth Goldman's striking game. His suplex game is also on another level. And here he goes, moonsault, catches himself in a ribcage with the head of Bruce Coleman. Big stomp there to the body. Now Seth Goldman targeting that arm, looking to break it, looking to rip it off. Oh, and just rams the shoulder into the ground. And perfect counter there into the reverse DDT. Oh, and into the Dragon Slayer. Can Bruce Coleman get the submission win here? He definitely needs those 3 points, and Seth Goldman wasn't going anywhere but able to fight out of it. Here you go, Snapmare brings him down. Looking to target that head with these elbow strikes. Oh, and goes for that bicycle knee, but Bruce Coleman says, nah, I've got that well scouted, buddy. But Seth Goldman got a grip on that ponytail or rat's tail or whatever you want to call it. But Bruce Coleman able to fight out of it. Northern Light suplex, foot slipped under the bottom rope. Now Bruce Coleman, Irish whip over the top rope. Seth Goldman fights out of it. Here he goes, springboard, knee strike. But is this wise? Bruce Goldman trying to crawl away. Seth Goldman caught him. And now looking to catch him again. Looking to turn his lights out. From gold to black. And that could be it. Sneaks in. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. And you gotta think Seth Goldman, while being locked in that Dragon Slayer, he thought it could have been all over for him. Especially after Bruce Coleman countered that knee strike. Able to fight out of that Dragon Slayer. Tries off that knee. Got caught. But look at this. Gold to black, and down goes Coleman. But you got to think at some point Coleman's hand did slip under that bottom rope. But Seth Goldman, victory was the only thing that mattered in this one, and now he's moved up to 8 points.